To give you an example, just not necessarily about change, but I had a coaching client who was a senior executive and was working way too hard. And they even said to me once, at one point, I don't have time to spend with my kids. This is a real problem, and I need you to help me fix it. And I said, okay, well, we need to examine this belief. That's a belief. If I say something like that, I don't have time to spend with my kids, it's really a belief. And so once we start saying something like that to ourselves, we almost start believing it's true. Anyway, I said to him, what's the most important thing in your life? And he said, my kids. I said, so you're telling me you don't have time to spend with the most important thing in your life? And he sort of said, well, it's kind of, when you put it like that, it doesn't really make any sense. And so we worked through that and we said, look, it's okay to be busy. It's okay to have a high-powered role. It's okay to have your identity semi-defined by what you do. That's great. You know, you're making a big impact in your role. But do you want to be defined as someone who doesn't have time to see their kids? And he said no. And so we worked out a different way of thinking about it, just a different belief that he could tell himself. And it was something along the lines of, look, I'm a very busy person. I have a lot to do. I have important people to take care of. I'm running a company. But my kids are the most important thing, and I will assertively make time for them every single day of the week. Or when I need to be at their sporting events, I'm going to take full ownership of that. I'm going to see them. And I'm still going to manage this busy role, and I'm going to be even more successful at it. And that's just a belief. It doesn't really change the situation, but that belief, he started to believe that new thing was true, right? And he just started doing it. And 3 months later, he told me his life had changed. He said his relationship with his kids was better, with his wife was better, he felt better at work, he was showing up in a more positive way at work simply by adopting a different belief.